Oh, here's another little one coming out, also heading this way. Big adults around it just to give it a bit of security. It's tucked in between the legs of the other young ones there as well. Awesome. To refer back to those elephants from last night, in terms of numbers, they were definitely more than there is now. What also happens quite often is you might have two different herds. I counted roughly now about 15 elephant here. So you might have found, it's Edward coming past, you might have found last night maybe there were two herds together. Something that's quite common as well for elephants. Often in daytime they might split up a little bit, and at night 2 or 3 herds might join again together. So maybe that's what happened. I'm going to try and stick with this group. There's 2 very small ones in the group. There is the one now to our left again. Actually, the other one just behind it. Getting harassed there by the other teenagers. And this is very, very cool. It's not all that often that we get breeding herds or large breeding herds coming through this area. Mainly we see a lot of bulls. Nice to be spoiled with not only breeding herds but also herds that are very comfortable and very relaxed with our presence. Slightly larger one on the left, intent on messing around with the small one. It's quite interesting actually. If it gets too much, if the little one eventually gets messed around too much, even if it's just playing, it'll make a distress call or a bit of a help me call, and mum or even one of the adults will step in. It doesn't even need to be the mother, and just sort of let the teenagers know that they should back off a little bit, ease the play. Very similar to humans maybe. Looks like they're heading somewhere specific, covering some ground. So let's just go around and we'll try and catch up with them again, spend some time with them. That was a great start so far. guy. Look at him there. Awesome little dwarf mongoose. This is one of my favorite groups in the area. We see them every so often, normally very comfortable and relaxed. So that guy wasn't too worried about us, he just started to move on. The rest of the group must be maybe further into the bush, busy feeding. The termite mound is back there that they often sleep at. Here's the rest, or one of the others. Big termite mound, some easy to get to bolt holes close by. This one seems to just be surveying the area, playing a bit of sentry, or doing some sentry duty. Of course, if anything suspicious is spotted, even if it's something weird in the grass, or maybe a little speck of a bird high up circling around, whichever individual sees it first will instantly make a high-pitched warning call, and that'll alert the rest of the group. So very, very close group dynamics to dwarf mongoose. In some ways, maybe a lot of similarities to elephant, especially in your herds. A lot of codependence, different females looking after each other's calves sometimes, different calves playing together and learning all the stuff they have to do and know about together as well. So a lot of benefits in being a group animal. Back in here somewhere there, I just spotted one. Let's try and find our way in again. Pit again. Yeah, how's the pit? I'm still with these in glove. I'm just going around to the other side. They're basically heading sort of straight west along that's on the northern side of that Skovanin where Philemon's dip is in. Coming out, the easiest way to get to them now is from what used